Subaru Japan has released the very first teaser video of the all-new 2023 Subaru Solterra EV. Let's take a look. So back in July, I covered about the Solterra being announced. Subaru of America released a few pictures on their official Instagram account of this new electric vehicle. Not much was shown. It was the back corner of the liftgate with the Solterra badge, a little bit of mud splattered up, and a shadowy outline of the front of the vehicle, and I believe the interior shot draped in shadow. So not much was released other than basically, this is the name, this is the new electric vehicle. Over the last few months, more information has slowly came out about this car, mainly in the form of pictures of it. We don't really have a lot of specs yet, pricing, etc. But we do know the exterior, what it looks like, and especially now that this new teaser video has dropped from Subaru Japan. So let's go ahead and take a look at that video. So as you can see, the video starts out and we have the whole nice outdoorsy green grass, blue skies, birds in the sky kind of vibe going on. Super green and friendly and all that good stuff that goes along with electric vehicles. Never mind the whole super destructive, harmful mining and refining of lithium. We'll just ignore that part, but yay, new electric vehicle. So we see the Solterra, we see the exterior of it, we see it driving. Not sure if this is actually a concept of the Solterra or if this is CGI imagery. Not sure. We do get to see the interior with a nice starry background. We see it driving off and in shadow, partially still. We don't quite get to see the front of the car. So there is your teaser video of the all-new Solterra. Subaru, of course, did not design this car 100% themselves. It's not a standalone. This is another joint project with Toyota, same as the BRZ and the GT86/FRS. So as most of you know, Toyota owns about 20-some-odd% stake in Subaru. So this is going to be a joint effort between Subaru and Toyota. Toyota has their BZ4X, Subaru has the Solterra. I can only assume that the Solterra will be using Subaru's EyeSight system. I don't know about the Toyota yet. I'm not even sure if Toyota has such a system in place in any of their vehicles because honestly I don't keep up with Toyota. Being a Subaru, we can't expect it to be all-wheel drive, likely running a dual motor setup. The Toyota BZ4X, the X in the nameplate, would also signify that likely it's going to be a all-wheel drive platform as well, likely again dual motor setup. So being that this is a Toyota and Subaru joint effort, we know a little bit more information about the Toyota than the Subaru, but being as it's basically the same vehicle, we can pretty much come to terms that it's going to be the same on either vehicle. So we do know that Toyota has trademarked BZ1 through 5 X and non-X nameplates, so we can expect to see a range of these vehicles in maybe different sizes, configurations, and having all-wheel drive or front or rear-wheel drive configurations. Will Subaru follow suit? Not sure, being that Subaru's smaller. They likely will just have the one version of the Solterra, but maybe in years to come, they will offer different versions as well. We also know that Toyota has expanded upon their battery technology for the BZ4X and the Solterra. Toyota is claiming that their battery will retain 90% capacity after a decade, which is a huge step up from the first and second generation of Prius, that in the same time frame, this battery capacity has dropped to near 60 to 55% after that 10 years of time. And that is one major cost to consider in having an EV or a hybrid vehicle, is the hybrid or the full-out main battery in these vehicles. I'm sure a lot of Prius owners know this pain, as the average cost to replace a hybrid cell in a Prius is around $5,000 parts and labor, and can be higher depending on which model, which generation. If it's a single cell replacement, if it's a full battery replacement, there's different variables here. You can get new from Toyota, you can get a reman, you can get individual cells and rebuild your pack yourself. There's lots of options, but none of them are considered cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So with this new battery that's supposed to retain 90% of its overall capacity after a decade, that would correlate to if the car got a range of 311 miles, brand new. In 10 years' time, it should still get a range of 280 miles on a full charge. This is taking into consideration all the variables of driving habits, charging habits, etc. But based on nominal charging habits and driving habits, they're claiming a 90% capacity retention after a decade. Toyota has gone to great lengths to achieve this in their new battery cells, implementing their BCS or battery control system that will computer monitor each individual cell, heat of the battery, charge and discharge rates, and change what it needs to optimize this battery over its entire lifetime. Toyota also is implementing higher quality standards for the lithium cells, mining and refining them, and reducing the overall occurrence of foreign materials in these lithium cells, which lead to the degradation of these cells as time goes on. So that's about all we know officially, quote unquote, from Toyota and Subaru on this new electric vehicle. What do you guys think of the new Subaru EV? Are you going to be in line to get one? Are you interested in it? Are you interested in the Toyota version? What do you think of electric vehicles altogether? I still don't think there will be a giant rush to go out and buy this vehicle. I know that most people that have already switched to EVs, Tesla buyers, etc., will be more inclined to buy this car. But how inclined are you as an ICE, internal combustion engine owner, to go out and swap and go full electric? I think it's going to take some time, as there is not a good infrastructure in this country to support the electric vehicle yet. If you're in an internal combustion engine vehicle and on a longer trip, all you've got to do is pull into the gas station, which is basically on every corner, fill up 5-10 minutes, and you're back on the road with another 300-400 mile range. Electric vehicle, you still have the problem of trying to find a charge port and then finding the time to sit there for the battery to charge. I know Tesla has implemented the supercharger and that technology, but I feel that batteries and charging technology are going to have to get a lot better, a lot sooner, for there to be a more widespread taking of the EV and embracing it by the general public. Honestly, I think to have a better infrastructure, a better plan in place, unless batteries and charging gets really, really good and really, really fast, I think something more in line with like a propane cylinder exchange would be the best route to go here. If all manufacturers had a streamlined battery design and connection system where if you were running low on your charge, you could pull up to a electric vehicle station, garage, whatever you want to call it. A technician would come out, quick release your battery cell, remove it from the vehicle, put it in a charger rack, pull a fully charged unit out, pop it in your vehicle, and you're back on the road with another 300-400 mile range. That I could see being an easier transition for people to move from internal combustion to electric vehicle. But the way that the thing is now, it's just way more convenient to own an internal combustion engine vehicle. Electric vehicles are just more trouble than ICE vehicles right now. And a lot of people don't want to take the extra time and effort to own the EV. So, again, what do you guys think? Leave your comments below, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.